Dan here again. I'm gonna have a play with this wish.com Chinese made fly fishing reel. This is the Goture, Goture, I don't know. Anyway, this is one of those. It's in 7 to 8 size, and they're really good reels. They're CNC made, not cast. They're okay. Obviously, they're not as good as your 200 pounders, but I like them because they're cheap and cheerful, like me. But the clutch on them is a bit sticky. I mean, it's fine, but to start it, there's a bit of inertia. It's not the smoothest drag in the world. It works, but I can improve it, so I'm going to. So first thing, take your spool off. There you go. Spool's off. And turn it over. Now you need to undo this screw here. It's a flathead and it's reverse threaded, so lefty loosey, righty tighty. With this one it's righty loosey, lefty tighty. Take that out. And remove this. Now this unscrews the normal way. Now it gets a bit crunchy at the end because there's a little indent in there with a washer, well, with a spring. That's what makes it click. So be careful not to lose that. There you are, there's your indent marks, and there's your little brass rod with a spring on the end. It shouldn't shoot out, but be careful when you take the top off. Let's put that to one side. Then you've got two washers. You've got this bendy washer which goes on top, and a flat washer. Let's take those out. Now underneath you've got 3 pins. When you tighten that cap, the bottom washer pushes down on these, which goes through to the other side, and in there is your actual like clutch thrust washer. So let's take these 3 pins out and save those. I'm doing this on a cloth so that things don't go sproing, disappear. So now you've got that little nut there, which needs to be removed. Right, got an 8mm spanner. This is so simple. These reels are so simple. There's literally nothing to it. This is a 5-minute job, but you do have to make your own washers, and I shall show you the ones I make in a sec. This isn't actually 8mm, it's, I don't know what it is. It's not the most accurate nut in the world. The washer's 8mm, but the spanner's 8mm, but the nut is a bit slack, a bit weird, but there you go. 8mm will do it. Come on. I'm trying to do all this khaki-handed so that you can see it. There you go. Out it comes. You've got another little springer dinger. So we'll save that. It's the same size as the other one, so no need to worry. you have here stainless washer, and that is your clutch washer, and it is made out of waxed cardboard of some kind, or plastic coated cardboard or something. It's not the Georgie best. That's your washer. So it works. It's a bit I don't know, is it waxed? Is it plastic coated? I don't know, but that's the washer that's in it. Now I take these out and I make my own from this stuff. It's called G10. It's a composite. It's used in electronics, but I've got sheets of it because I've used it for making catapults, and a lot of people use it for if you're putting new scales, new handle on a knife, and you want a nice contrasting colour underneath the handle. Say you'll have like a walnut handle, you can put a piece of this under, and it's called a liner, and that sits against the metal. And yeah, this is G10. It's a fiberglass composite. It's tough as old boots. And it's 0.5 millimeters thick, half a millimeter, which is about the same, or it's exactly the same as the cardboard washer. So what I do, that's an 8mm hole in the middle, so I scratch it out onto the G10, put one of these on, scratch out the rough thing, I drill an 8mm hole in the middle, then I've scratched around the outside. I just use my sander to roughly sand this to the right shape. It doesn't have to be 100% round. There's another one here, it's not 100% perfect, but it doesn't matter as long as it presses on those 3 pins. That's fine. That's G10. Makes a really good sort of drag plate. Yeah, really good stuff. You can buy the proper stuff, but this is what I had knocking about. As I say, it's fiberglass laminate. It's really tough, and it does the job. So anyway, let's rebuild it. You've got your proper washer there, your indent washer, whatever you want to call it. That's got these 2 slots in it. That goes on the 2 slots in this piece. Let's put that on first. Then I'll put a washer in. Now I'm going to put a touch, and I mean a touch of grease on here. This is way too much. That is a touch of grease, hardly anything. It's just grease. Same as you'd use in your car, whatever, just to help it slip a bit. Let's get that back on. Obviously the 3 pins are pressing on this stainless washer, and that's allowing things to slip around on here. And I think a little bit of grease doesn't hurt. So that's that. That goes in here, but then I need to put my little indent clicker thing in. My little tiny springy brass clacker. So that goes in there. Let's put this in here. Now the hardest bit of this job is getting these pins to sit right when you reassemble it. They can be a bit of a pain. That's in, it's clicking. I can spin this, it's clicking. You can hear it, so that's okay. I'm going to put a little bit of grease for these pins here. so that they keep moving, they don't stick, because that is providing the main thrust. So 1, 2, 3 of those. Come on, if I can get it. 3 of those. Another little brass springy doodad goes in there. What was next? Washer. Just put the washer, not the washer, what's it called? A nut. Let's put this nut on. Should have done that before, but it doesn't matter. It gets very tight at the top on this thread. Come on, get in. Right. Make sure you put the nut on before you put those pins in and the little springer, because otherwise you'll be an idiot like me. Right, that's in. Those are in. That's in. That's nut is screwed up. What next? This washer goes on there. Your little bendy washer goes on there. Your cap goes back on. Righty tighty. Come on, don't stick. And then this goes on. Oh no. See, there's always a problem with these little brass indent things. They pop out. Gotcha. I got it. That can be a bit of a pain in the bum, but it's not too bad. I have to apologise. My camera moved. It turned off and things, and it's just, don't know why. Let's screw this back in. How's this now? There you go. Nice and firm, nice and good indent. Screw it all the way in. Get this tightened up properly. That's that. I'm going to put a bit of grease on the shaft here. Why not? Can't hurt. Right, reassembled with the new drag washer in. That's fully undone. Let's tighten it up a couple of clicks. What have we got? Okay, a few more. A few more. Few more. That's pretty tight now, but there's no startup torque. There's no you know, you don't need that extra inertia to get it to start turning. It just turns. It feels smooth now. This is full drag, and that's pretty much, you know, that's a lot. That's even more drag. Ooh. But you just lose that notchiness, that, I don't know, it just feels like a more premium, sort of reel now. It just feels better. So yeah, look up 0.5mm G10. You can find it in little pieces, or buy some proper proper material for drag washers. Not cardboard. I don't like the cardboard. I like my little G10 ones. I mean, look at them, they're really tough. They'll last forever. Bit of grease. You see these reels being advertised as like, oh, you know, a 360-degree knob on them, so you know, to get them from 0 to full you only need to turn it one turn. Well, these have got that. It's not a feature, it's just how they're made. It's just got a bigger thread, a more coarse thread. You know, marketing. But I'm happy with these. They're good reels. They've never let me down. I've had a few, I've still got a few, and for anywhere between £10, £30, whatever, they're great. This is Goture, there's Piscifun, I don't know. There's loads of different makes. They're all pretty much the same. All this lot seems to be exactly the same inside. All the gubbins, all the same. Yeah, they're not bad. And they're a lot better with those washers in, so have a go at that. It doesn't take long, it's half an hour out of your day. A bit of fun, a bit of experimenting. If you don't like it, just put that one back in. You've lost nothing. Give it a go. Let me know what you think.